Welcome to Your Purpose and Business TV, where each week we will be sharing tips and strategies for entrepreneurs. And today we are kicking off your new year, covering everything from tech and business to strategies and systems that will help you elevate your journey of entrepreneurship to the next level. My name is Raquel Walters. If you have been following me or the Your Purpose and Business podcast, then you know we are bringing information, motivation, and inspiration across all platforms. And I'm so happy to now be sharing that same energy right here on WCTX-Connecticut. But first, I'm excited to introduce you to my co-host, Laticia Brice. And Laticia is an expert in the tech industry with 2 decades of experience, and she is the founder and CEO of Pack Technology, and she is also the president of Laticia Brice Consulting. Help me welcome her to the show.
Hey, Raquel.
Hi, Laticia. So great to have you.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be a part of this production.
Awesome. I'm so excited as well. So, Laticia, what I love about you is that you are not afraid to take risk or breaks from traditions. And this is so important for entrepreneurs. Plus, you encourage people to DIY their tech, which is important in today's economy. Talk a bit about that.
Yes, Raquel, to achieve your goals and visions, you'll have to do the things that you've never done before. And of course, that usually requires us to get out of our comfort zone. And of course, that feels risky at first. And then you have technology. It affects almost every aspect of our daily lives. So when I meet someone that's not very tech savvy, I'm moved to empower them to DIY their tech.
That is so great, Laticia. So take us back to the beginning. You left a successful career behind to pursue your dreams, and you've worked and traveled internationally. What inspired you to follow a non-traditional path and become an entrepreneur in the world of tech?
Well, yes, generally speaking, I do not stay very long in a situation that doesn't serve me or that doesn't bring me joy. And of course, that type of mentality has led me to make a number of life changing decisions, like leaving a successful career behind twice and having the audacity to speak up in situations instead of just going with the flow and suffering in silence. So I was inspired to follow this non-traditional path and become a techpreneur because I wanted to have the time autonomy and location independence. So that is the freedom to spend time every week in community service, choose who I work with, where I work, when I work, and of course, it could be anywhere. For instance, maybe at the beach or in Paris.
Nice. I love it. Oh my God. Who wouldn't want to work from the beach? So, who would you say has influenced your career the most?
If I go to the core, I would have to say my parents have influenced my career the most. In elementary school, my dad took me to the library and introduced me to the Hardy Boys and the Nancy Drew books. And that's where my love for mystery and solving a mystery began, which of course that shaped me into becoming a problem solver. And I grew up watching my mom work very hard to care for her children and level up her life. And all of her children are multi passionate entrepreneurs.
Wow, that's amazing. And so, what made you decide to pivot into tech consulting and start your own company?
Well, my own experience in getting into the tech field has led me to start my online training company to help others learn how to become high earning techpreneurs. But the pivot, that came when COVID came. Right. So when the whole world went on lockdown and we're working from home, I decided to offer my remote support services to my fellow entrepreneurs. And, my first paid client was all the way in Australia. I helped her to resolve issues that she was having on her website. And I haven't stopped solving tech issues for entrepreneurs globally since.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. So many entrepreneurs, Leticia, are building solely online these days. So, do you have any tips on how to keep our information safe in 2023?
Yes, I have 5 tips to keep your information safe in 2023. So, as you know, we're in the information age, and most persons have a digital footprint. We have data that's very important to us, whether that's our communication with our family and friends, our memories in the form of videos and photos, sensitive work information, or our personal identifiable information. That's that information that identify us in an official capacity. Right. So all of these are very valuable and must be protected. So here are 5 areas where you can check to see if you're doing enough to protect your data. So one, you need to create a secure password. And some ways you can do that is using 8 or more characters, uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, special characters, or you can use two-factor authentication or use a password generator. Two, back up your data to the cloud. The devices that we save our data on are man-made, and so they fail from time to time. Maybe we damage them or they're stolen. So it would be a mistake to only have your data saved in that one location.
Mhm.
Number 3, never click links from unknown sources. So, in order to protect your data from phishing, and phishing is the practice of tricking internet users into revealing personal information or confidential information through the use of, deceptive email messages or websites. So, when you receive an email, even though it might look like it comes from someone that you know or from a reputable company, you want to still look beyond the email address or that URL. Don't click it, but just look beyond it to see if it is in fact reputable. So number 4, then it'll be install and update your antivirus on your computer. Because another way for your data to be compromised is by the use of malware or malicious software, like viruses, worms, Trojan horses, etc. You want to combat this by using an antivirus software and make sure that it stays current because new viruses are coming out every day.
Mhm.
And you need to make sure you have the current virus definitions to protect you from those viruses.
Awesome.
5, you want to install the latest software updates. Now, when companies put out software, there are people that dedicate their life to finding ways to break the software or to exploit the weaknesses in the software. So, and of course, they do this so that they can get access to your personal information. And so you can lose your data or you can have your identity stolen. So that's why these vendors, they would send updates for their software. So always keep those software up to date so you can stay protected. Okay, so to recap, you want to create a secure password, back up your data to the cloud, never click links from unknown sources, install and update your antivirus, and of course, install the latest software updates for any software that you're using on your devices.
Awesome, Leticia. Thank you. I'm just so honored for people to learn more about you. How can people connect and work with you?
Well, to work with me, you can send me an email at hello@laticiabrice.com, or you can send me a message on your favorite social media platform at Laticia Brice Consulting.
Thank you, Leticia, for being with us. And I look forward to having you stick around today to add even more insight.
I look forward to it too, Raquel. There are several things about you I know our audience will be thrilled to learn. So I can't wait for you to share more about your brand, your business, and how you're helping millennials get serious about their side hustles.
Oh, thank you, Leticia. I can't wait to share. Keep it right here on My TV. We have much more coming up after the break.